Alright, so we're at Castillo de San Marcos, the oldest masonry fort in North America. There's a crap ton of people here, so just try to blank out all the sound of indiscriminate babbling in the background. But there's a little watchtower over there. They're doing musket fire and cannon fire today. I think mainly cannon. And then there's just an obscene amount of people here with zero personal space understanding. And this fort was built in 1672. The core of it was finished in 1695. It was built in the aftermath of a raid on St. Augustine, I think in 1668, which saw most of St. Augustine destroyed and the original wooden structure destroyed. So this was built in its place. This is actually the 10th version of the fort. There was 9 other versions of it prior to this, and they were destroyed in hurricanes and fires and things like that. But and pirates apparently doing lots of raiding on it and stuff. But this is made out of the coquina stone that I mentioned in my other video. And this is what you can see where it's got all the tiny shells in it and everything. And apparently when cannonballs hit this stone, it absorbs the blast of the cannonball and it just kind of throws it back off, or it'll embed in it, but it doesn't fracture it. So that kind of makes it perfect for building coastal fortifications. But there's a lot of original cannons here. There's quite a few replica cannons. They've got some mortars in here. This place is supposedly haunted by several different ghosts. There's supposed to be a headless Spanish soldier, or Native American, I'm sorry. There's supposed to be a Spanish soldier that patrols the walls, a headless Native American that was imprisoned here and beheaded. Here's one of the cannons. You can see how pitted it is. It's a star fort, and so they claim they can see a Spanish soldier walking through along the top of the walls up here. And then, like I say, they imprisoned, during the American Revolution, they imprisoned, I think, some American patriots here, and 3 signers of the Declaration of Independence were imprisoned not far from the fort, but kind of over in town in St. Augustine. The fort apparently has been remodeled several different times, but this is more or less its configuration since at least 1695. Like I say, it's kind of hard to show you everything without running all over people that are all in the way. Let's see if we can raise you up just a little bit. Give you a different view of it. You can see like a little courtyard down here. There's barracks down there, and like a treasury room, powder room. There's a little church down there. There's a bunch of carvings on the walls from the 1880s. So this fort's been named several different names over the years. It was Castillo de San Marcos. Then when the British took over what was called British East Florida, it was called Fort St. Mark. Then it was transferred back to Spain, went back to Castillo de San Marcos. And then when the Americans got Florida, it became Fort Marion. And then later it was renamed again back to Castillo de San Marcos, which is what the Castle of St. Mark, I think is what it means. But the ocean is right over here. So this is a natural, obvious guarding point for St. Augustine, which is behind us. This little hut thing right here, this is where they would cook the shot. It's a replica of the original one, where they would heat cannonballs, hot shot, so that you could set wooden ships on fire when you fired them into them. But the water is real pretty. I've got some pictures I'm going to put in with this video from the other night that I took at night. I have some other footage from here, but the wind noise is insane. I'm hoping this audio was better than that. But it's a really nifty place. That this is the oldest masonry fort in North America. Now the French have claim to having an older settlement than St. Augustine by like almost a year, which was like 30 something miles north of St. Augustine. That I can't remember the name of right now. If I can, I'll put it in the video. But they lost a raid. They attacked St. Augustine. The Spaniards messed them up real bad and slaughtered over 200 Frenchmen. And that's why they call this Matanzas Bay.
Flagler's over there.
Oh yeah, and Flagler College is over there. But that's why they call this Matanzas Bay, is because that's the Spanish word, even though I'm mispronouncing it, for slaughter, because they killed so many Frenchmen here in this area when the French attacked St. Augustine. Yeah, but you've got historic Flagler College over there. It's pretty nifty. The oldest house in North America is over here. The lighthouse is not far from here. It's over here. I don't know if I can get it to zoom in that good, but we'll try it. Right there, that's the St. Augustine Lighthouse. I think it was started building in 1872, I believe. I'm going to do a video on it as well. It's a very beautiful lighthouse. I've got pictures from the top of it, pictures of it at night, so that'll be a separate video. But I think that's about all I'm going to do right now. It's really, really hot, and there's a lot of people out here. Here's my girlfriend Brittany, and we're just going to go kind of meander around, go get something to drink, and yeah, that's about it. Hope you enjoy. It's Red Bearded History signing out. Get it? Yeah, buddy.